Okay, so what I'm seeing now is we're at about 2 kilowatts that it's showing before it's actually going to kick on the hybrid motor, and then I've got 16 miles. It's 91 degrees outside. I'm purely on electric. Now if you watch the meter, and I've been watching it dwindle from 3 kilowatts hours down as I've been driving to 2, which indicate to me that maybe it's getting hotter and it's not going to allow a certain temperature before it kicks onto the hybrid motor. So if you look, I'm doing 40 miles an hour. So here we go. Yep, now we just went into the electric motor, or the hybrid drive. We're at 92 degrees right now, and it's telling me normal operation, which is not correct, obviously. I don't have the battery temp message that I got in the past. There we go. Now that we get the battery temperature and acceleration, you look at my speed. I'm traveling 40 miles an hour. Here we go. And I'm going to pull over in a parking lot over here where I have a thermometer stuck in the trunk of the vehicle that I'm recording what the temperature is in the trunk area to determine if that is it. And if you look at the electric power, it's showing just under 2 kilowatts before it kicks on, or it kicks back to the hybrid mode. So my guess is this is all about the temperature. And again, we're at 92 degrees right now. Outside temperature. Vehicle's been parked outside. I'm going to pull over here and we're going to open up the trunk. We're going to check the temperature in the trunk right now. Okay, so I have the 115 degrees in the trunk area. And again, if you look, I have that placed up there with a towel just to kind of secure it. So nothing really in the trunk whatsoever. I feel air blowing at the bottom. Back in the car now. Status is idle. Again, you got 14 miles on battery. Showing just under 2 kilowatts on EV before it actually kicks into the hybrid mode. So again, if you're watching my speed, if you can see this, I'm accelerating like grandpa here. I'm about to crest that point.
Laser alert.
Didn't quite get there because the car stopped in front of me. Again, we're just below 2 kilowatts before this is going to happen again. So we clearly do have a problem. And again, it's 92 degrees outside. And I want to see this. I want to record one more time it kicking in. Again, you can watch my speed. You can tell that I am not accelerating. In fact, the cars in front of me are pulling away from me, and the car behind me is waiting as I'm poking up. So I'm accelerating very slow, so it certainly can't be due to acceleration. So we're sitting at a traffic light here. So again, you can watch my speed. I'm not accelerating quickly at all. We're almost hitting that 2 kilowatt point. 30 miles an hour. And of course, my luck is this is a slower speed limit road, so I have to get below 50 so it's not kicking on. So once I finish this downhill section, maybe purely on grade alone. So we're right here on the edge right now. Up there we go. And now we've switched over to hybrid based on battery temp, acceleration. And again, here we are at the same point. What you see going on here on this left-hand side is, notice the blue that just popped up. That seems to be the temperature window. Once I drop down to the low enough level, then it's going to kick me back into electric mode. So again, this is not the norm. I make this drive every morning and every afternoon. This is now the 4th occasion that I've seen this happen. And it drops my mileage significantly when I'm in a hybrid mode. I travel about 17.5 miles, all on electricity to and from work each day. Except when the ambient temperature, I would have said previously it seemed like it was about 82 degrees. Today being 92. Yesterday was 90 and didn't have the same behavior. So again, here we go. It just made that same cutover. You can look at where I am. And again, battery temperature acceleration. So again, we clearly have an issue. We've got our blue square again on that left-hand side of the rectangle around the EV. So if I take my foot off the accelerator and now I put it back on, now I'm actually able to re-engage the electric drive. And as long as I stay below that 2 kilowatt window, for whatever purpose or change that's initiating, maybe it's temperature of the battery, and here we go, we cross that window again, I haven't even accelerated. I'm just maintaining speed in an uphill. And again, at 40 miles an hour, let off the accelerator. Here we come to a stop. Last minute, as you see, we're generating just fine. Crappy stop. So again, clearly we have a problem. I don't anticipate this being any different, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording. Hopefully it will be helpful in getting this resolved again, because if a vehicle can't be driven at this ambient temperature in Georgia in a hybrid mode or in an EV mode because of this kind of temperature, you certainly have a design opportunity / flaw. Thanks a lot.